Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a couple of months, but everything's okay and I'm back for another video. Today's video comes from, it actually was a request from someone who commented on my other video. I had a Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 unboxing some months ago, and about a week ago someone commented on that video saying, hey, can you do a cleaning video? And that's actually a great idea because I have another video which is on the Louis Vuitton Alma bag where I showed you some cleaning products or remedies that I've used on cleaning the Alma bag, but the Alma bag was already cleaned. So it's like, oh, well, it would be a great idea to walk through showing you what it looks like cleaning a part of a bag or the whole bag and things like that. So here we are. The bag that was chosen for today's video is my daughter's bag. This is her Louis Vuitton Speedy 25, and it is 10 years old, and she has kept it in great condition. Most likely she has kept it in the Louis Vuitton dust bag that came with this bag when she's not using it. So the first thing that I do before I attempt cleaning a bag, I look it over. I evaluate it, to get an idea to, start the wheel spinning as to what products do I need, what products will it take to get that part of the bag, or if not the whole bag, clean. So for the sake of time for this video and really just looking over this bag is in such great condition. There's really no need to go through cleaning everything on this bag. But what's very noticeable on this bag, as with a lot of but with a lot of Speedies that have a lot of use of them in them, are the handles. And this is normal that you see usually on a lot of Speedies. Her handles actually don't look that bad because I've seen some handles that are like pitch black, but you can see that side as well. And then you can see here and also here. Now, the normal tanning of the Bichette, the leather trim, is how golden this looks right here, on the edges around here. Now, what actually is a little bit, well, not the normal tanning, is this part on the handles, because this comes from holding, but this is how you hold Speedy bag. It comes from holding the bag, the lotions in your hand, the natural oils in your hands, and really just dirt and grime, So I'm going to walk you through how I would attempt on trying to remove some of this dirt, if not all. I don't want to scrape up and scratch off, the normal Bichette, I guess you want to say, layer, because it's very smooth. And sometimes you can be rubbing and doing too much, and yeah, you remove the dirt, but you also scuffed up the leather really bad. So being that this is not my bag and she trusts that I'm going to take great care of it, I'm just going to be really gentle, but at least I can do is get some of this dirt off. So I'm going to use the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. I used it on my Alma bag and it turned out really good, but even in my Alma bag, I was really gentle and careful about, what I was using, because I've heard some good and bad of the Magic Eraser on handbags, and it was more negative. But, with me just being gentle, it turned out to be actually okay. So I'm going to try this on my daughter's bag. Now, the size of the eraser or the sponges are this size, and you do get two of them. Well, in the size box that I bought, you do get two of them. But because I don't need the whole thing, I'm just going to I'm just going to cut it down, because it's just really some concentrated areas here. I don't need I don't want to waste that whole eraser on just the handles. This is the one that I've been starting to use and that I've been cutting on. So for today, I'm just going to have one little piece per side of handle. So let's see how we do here. And just because I didn't find a big, huge bucket, and I'm not going to be taking you guys back and forth to the sink. I just have a cup of water that I'm going to show you. So here we go. And the reason why I'm squeezing it out is because I don't want to soak the vachetta too bad. I just want to get it to be, I want it to be damp, but not soaking wet. Squeeze it out a little more here. All right, so just a circular motion, and a little at a time, and take my time rather. And wow, you can see how it looks like it's starting to lift a little bit. And what I want to do to be careful is to, try to evenly distribute the cleaning, I guess, how much I'm wiping on every section of it, because I don't want to, not pay attention and I'm rubbing more on one side of the handle than on the other. And, I just want it to be evenly cleaned. So, wow. So it looks like it's coming clean a little bit. And you can see that there. Now this here, I won't get it twisted because this could be dirt or this could be, the natural coloring of the vachetta. Yeah, it was dark, but I want to be careful that I'm not, stripping the naturalness of the vachetta as well. I don't want to take the, the brown or the orange part away and then she's got, mismatched, handles for her bag. So, not to do too much. I think I'm just going to be careful and stop there. And then there's like the underside of it as well. Make sure I get that. And also too, what I want to be careful about is, which I should have covered up. Should have covered this up, and I think I will now. I don't want to create a water stain. And hopefully that's not too bad. I'll make sure that dries, because I'm not cleaning that part of the vachetta. So I probably should do that at first. So be careful of that, because I don't want water stains on what I'm not cleaning. All right. And then there's some more of the sponge. Here's this section here. And when you get leather wet, it is going to darken up. So that's another thing you got to be careful of. You're rubbing and rubbing. It's dark. Well, it's wet, So this right here is just one of those things where, I guess it's just trial and error, and you're rubbing away, you're attempting to clean something. So the best thing to do would be to do what you can, let it dry, and see what improvement it was. And then when it's dry, try it again, for another attempt. So back here wasn't too bad. And this is the part that's really not seen anyway when you're carrying the bag, just that top part, the front part rather, what I was showing you. So being that this is dark now because it's getting wet, I'm not going to keep scraping and scrubbing and scratching. Just want to be careful. So here's a sponge, and and I don't want to, because it looks like now that it's like chafed or chapped or whatever. So that's my cue right there that I'm going to stop. But it looks like it looks like it improved somewhat. So what I would do that on the other side as well. So let's try that. Make sure that turns out the same here. And with that, I'm just going to use the other side of the sponge, since this whole side wasn't, for that handle. Okay. And just rub here. And then go back the other way. Oops. And I guess I really didn't need to go down up in here, because really this here is where it's concentrating, but I'm figuring, hey, it's some oils over on this part too. Be careful, because I don't want any water to hit that part. Because I've done that before. I had a Speedy before that I was cleaning, refurbishing, I guess you want to say, and I got to where I was cleaning a little too much, and I actually created a water stain here, and it wouldn't go away. So I was like, oh man. So On someone else's bag, got to be extra careful because I don't want to create what I can't like fix. Okay, and there's that side of it. This side was the other handle. That's that side for this handle. And, you know, just flip it over. Here's these little spots here. Let me try a different area here of the sponge. There's that. And here's the cleaner side of the other edge. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. You know, so I mean, it's hard to tell, or it's hard to say if this is dirt or the vachetta because it's orange, you know. So it's like, well, you know, or brown. So it's like, I'm just gonna see what we can do here and provide some before and after pics of everything so you can see if there was a difference. Okay. All right, there's that. I don't know if you can see the water rather, but you know, it's a little, well, it's not really that murky, but yeah, you see the dirt. Okay. Okay, so now I can take this off here. I want to be careful. I should have had the bag covered up at first. So now what I would do, I would let this dry, and it's not soaking wet, but it's damp. I'd rather it not be soaking wet. I would not dip this handle in water and get to cleaning it. I would just, nope, just take what you're going to use. Maybe you want to use some other, you know, type of cleaning agent, but I just wanted to attempt using the magic eraser. And, you know, I mean, it looks lighter, definitely, but we'll see when it dries. And one handle seemed to be a little more grimier than the other. So the whole goal would be is if this could look even with this again and match that. And so I would do a 24-hour dry. So around this time, the next day when it's dry, check it. And then if it's still not clean like I want it to be, I would try it again with the magic eraser. Very lightly, not as much as I did the first time because I don't want to strip the surface of the vachetta. Now, if it's all said and done and I'm pleased with it, I like it. You know, this bag is 10 years old and this is 10 bags of carrying this over and over and over. What I do after that is, because when this dries, it's going to be dry. Here's a Kiwi leather cleaner conditioner that I've been using for a very long time for a lot of my bags. This actually was recommended from the Louis Vuitton sales associate when I bought this bag. She said this is very good for the leather trim only, not the canvas, but the leather trim only. And I've been using this since. Now, a lot of the Kiwi products, I think they make shoe polish too. And there's like a leather butter cream kind of thing that I've seen in a collection at Meijer, but I have not seen this one particular. So I have a lot of this left, maybe about half a bottle left to be like 10 years old. And I'm hanging on to this. I'm using this sparingly, you know, because I know I can't find it. So this is what I like. But anyway, long story short, after this completely dries, I may attempt to clean it again just to try to get a little lighter. And then I'll let that dry again. What I would do is, because this is going to be dry after it dries, I need to condition it. So I would take some of this on a, not this paper towel that I showed you because it's very coarse. I would use a cotton t-shirt, white. You have to use the color white because if you use another color, it's going to transfer. Like, let's just say you have a black or a red t-shirt. Oh my God, you will ruin this, you know, what you're rubbing things on. Do use white. And this is what it looks like here. And it's very, it's kind of on the thick side, but it's a lotion and not a cream. So it's actually kind of, you know, kind of thin. And I will take this on the t-shirt and just start rubbing abundantly. You know, on all the areas that I cleaned on, they got damp. And then I would slather a little bit more on the second time and then let that dry, because when this dries and you put the leather conditioner cleaner on it, it's going to have a damp feeling again. So I'm going to let that dry again, you know, for about a day. So, I mean, this is no rush, you know, that you have to take your time. You have to look on your calendar and be like, I'm not going to be able to use my such and such purse for about a week or so because it's going through a cleaning. This is if you attempt to do it yourself. So that's, you know, what I chose to clean on this video, in this video. And I will have before and after pics for you so you can see the difference that in this case the Magic Cleaner made. And we'll go from there. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. And please always comment. Did it work for you? What did I do that maybe I shouldn't do again? You know, and we'll just go from there. And see you later. You guys have a great day.